I asked AI to create meal plans to match my nutrition goals, and the results were surprising. If you're over 40 and you're eating well, but you're tired of these restrictive and generic meal plans, you're gonna love this. Let's talk about generic meal plans. The reason I don't like them, because they're one size fits most. And there's a lot of things to take into consideration, not just being 40, 50, 60 or older, just in general. There's things that you need to look for. You need a certain amount of calories. You need to look at hormonal shifts. When do you have your energy dips throughout the day? But not only that, what are your likes and dislikes? That's a big one. People always ask me, Lydia, well, what do you eat throughout the day? And I don't mind sharing that. But the issue is I'm really quirky. And I'm also a creature of habit. When I find something that I like, it's easy, it helps me get, all my nutrients in that I'm looking to get in through a day, I'll do it day in, day out, week after week. It doesn't matter. And there's some people that want a lot of variety. So a generic meal plan is not going to work. But that's where AI comes into place, because you can use it to design the exact meal plan that you need. For example, when you're working with us within our programs, we help you identify foods that you might be intolerant to. And that can even be healthy foods, or what they're known as healthy, but you might not digest them well. So now you identified, I shouldn't be doing gluten, or maybe I shouldn't be doing dairy, or maybe I can't do corn, or maybe you're quirky like me and you won't eat anything ground. Like people are like, well, you don't eat ground chicken? No. You don't eat ground beef? No. You don't eat nothing ground. It's disgusting to me, okay? So you can input all of that information into the AI, and that's exactly what I did. I gave it how many calories I actually need. I gave it how much protein I want to have throughout the day. And then I gave it all of my instructions. You can call it limitations, you can call it quirkiness. I don't eat fish. I try to stay away from gluten. I try to stay away from cow dairy. So I gave it all of that. And this is what it gave me back as far as 7 days worth of meals. And it was actually really cool, because not only did I tell it to, as far as make a meal plan for me, I'm like, create a grocery list for me. And then also it broke down each meal, telling me how many grams of protein I'm getting in each meal, so I get my protein throughout the day. Now, if you still don't want to do the work, I think it's pretty simple to input all your information. But if you still don't want to do the work, you can scan the QR code, and we actually have our complete recipe club. What is it? It will actually give you 12 months worth of macro balance recipes. It's really cool. Why is it so cool? Because if you're tracking your macros, all you need to do, there's a barcode, you scan it, and it'll input right into your MyFitnessPal for you. So we try to make it easy for you. And I did put my quirkiness in there. So if you're looking for gluten-free, you're looking for higher protein, you don't want any fish, I always say it's Prego, it's in there. AI is great. It's not everything, but it is really great. You don't have to be afraid of AI. It actually really is simple. But I also want you to remember that it doesn't replace the human touch, and it doesn't replace the community. It's great to have your goals. You're focused on feeling better. You're focused on balancing your hormones. You're focused on transforming your physique, no matter your age. But it's always better when you have that community around you, that they might have a different goal, but they're still moving forward in the same direction as you are. I call it plugging into the energy source. Because if you're the only one that's focused on transforming you, you can get tired and you can get lonely. And AI is not going to replace that. It's just simply a tool to make life easier. So don't forget, plugging into the community so you have that energy source. Do you want me to create a free AI generated meal plan for women over 40? Comment below and let me know what your goals are. And don't forget to hit subscribe. And if you want to know more how AI can help you on your health and fitness journey, click the video on screen now.